Hey everyone, so this is my Understanding Diversity presentation, and I hope you guys all enjoy. So, a little about me. I am Aya Rashid. I am Palestinian, and I graduated high school in June 2021. I live in Northern Virginia, and I have been for a little while now. I thought it would be funny to include that I'm an Aquarius. I don't know. Maybe it's silly, but I thought it was cute. And as you can see here, I am a barista at Starbucks, and I am a part of the program with Starbucks and ASU. And it's just so cool to meet a bunch of baristas from like all around through this program, which is like really cool. Okay, so I plan on majoring in elementary education and I cannot wait to become a teacher. Once I receive and like finish all my education and fulfill the requirements needed to become a teacher, I would really love to become a third grade teacher. However, there is no guarantee on which grade you will teach. And the reason for why I chose elementary education is all due to this woman right here. Her name is Mrs. Turner, and I had her for third and fourth grade, and I am just so incredibly lucky not to even just have her as a teacher for 1 year, but for 2 years. And it was really great. I still have this picture from so long ago. Oh my goodness. When fourth grade was over, we all really wanted her to come back for fifth grade, but sadly, her husband's job requires her to move around a lot. So this was like a little going away thing. We all just like grabbed ice cream and just had some good memories. Anyways, she is really the reason I am becoming a teacher. There are other reasons, but she is the top number one biggest reason as to why I specifically chose elementary education. The three topics that I chose to research for this topic and research for this assignment and discuss is being disabled, social status, being deaf, and or hard of hearing. When thinking about these topics, when trying to decide what topics I would like to discuss and research, I thought about issues that people that are important to me and that I care about struggle with, and issues that I personally struggle with as well. So, the first title of my first resource is Class Differences in Child Rearing Are on the Rise. This is an online article posted by the New York Times, and it's actually a pretty interesting article that I think a lot of people should read. When I was doing research and I saw this article, I was like, this seems kind of interesting, but I also thought it was going to be boring, but it actually isn't. There's actually a lot of amazing information, and there are links to other websites with other information about what is being discussed in this article, and I think it was really cool. It's mostly about how each child's lifestyle differs growing up depending on their family social status. And the next one is how to communicate with deaf people without sign language. This is a YouTube video posted by a YouTuber called The Stews. And they're a popular couple that have been posting about the deaf community and deaf culture for quite some time now. And I really liked watching this video because I myself do not know any sign language. I know, well, actually, I shouldn't say I don't know any. I know a little bit like thank you, hello, and hungry. I know like very basic sign language. And there's also some pictures of like basic sign language if you'd like to learn. But yeah, I I was on YouTube for a while researching because I feel like when learning about sign language, the deaf community, deaf culture, YouTube is your way to go, and I really loved watching this video and learning about how to communicate with deaf people even if you don't know sign language. And I found this video very useful even to use in my day-to-day life at work because there will be times where a customer is deaf and I need to help them out. It's actually happened to me, I think, twice now, and I always like freak out, but I also stay calm and just try to think of the best way to help them, and this video definitely helped me with that. My final resource is another YouTube YouTube video, and the title is The Truth About Growing Up Disabled. And the speaker is Dylan Alcott, and this is a TED Talk. This is a YouTube video posted by the official TED Talk YouTube channel, and as you can see from these pictures, Dylan is a Paralympic athlete. He is retired now. He retired, I believe, earlier this year, and in his video he talks about growing up disabled, which I thought was really cool because it didn't sound like a sob story. Like, there were some sad parts, but like he also made it sound like fun, and he talks about all the good times and stuff like that, which I thought was really cool. And I honestly I actually have this list of YouTube videos and articles I'd love to share with my future students one day, and I actually added this video to that list because I think this is something really important that kids should see and learn about. The biggest takeaway that I've learned from, honestly, this entire semester, through all this research and everything, and just this class, is honestly to just be kind with one another. While I did learn many things throughout these last few weeks, this is the biggest takeaway for me. You don't know what someone is going through, any disabilities they may have, whether they're visible or even invisible, and nonetheless, you should always just be kind to other people and treat them with respect. Another takeaway is that while I know education isn't for everyone, I know it's for me. And as a future educator myself, I do believe that it's important to be a lot more knowledgeable about topics that perhaps an average person may not know about, like American Sign Language, and just like, there are just so many things that I believe teachers should be knowledgeable about that I feel like most people are not. And I just want to thank you all for listening to my presentation. I really hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to hear from everyone else, and I hope you have a good day, night, afternoon, wherever you are. Thanks!